The real reason the US military is everywhere. At this very moment, US military forces are operating far beyond American borders. Not in one region, not in two, but across the entire globe. From hidden airstrips in the Middle East, to massive naval formations in the Pacific, to command centers buried deep beneath Europe, most people will never see them. Most governments will never publicly acknowledge them, but they are there. The United States does not have the largest army on Earth, so why does no nation risk a direct war with it? The answer is not numbers, it is positioning. The US military is not built like traditional armies of the past. It is not designed to defend borders, it is designed to control distance. By 2026, the United States maintains access to hundreds of overseas military facilities, pre-positioned equipment sites, and rotational force hubs. This creates a global network, a system where troops, aircraft, and weapons are already close to potential flashpoints before a crisis even begins, while other nations mobilize after tensions rise. The US military is already there, watching, waiting, prepared. This is why response time matters. In modern conflict, the first 72 hours often decide everything, and no military responds faster. What truly separates the US military from the rest of the world is not just firepower, it is invisibility. Much of America's global presence operates quietly. Rotational deployments instead of permanent bases. Logistics hubs disguised as support facilities. Naval forces constantly moving, never static. Aircraft carriers act as mobile airbase, able to reposition anywhere on the planet without permission from any government. Submarines patrol unseen, detected by no radar, heard by no enemy. This is power without announcement, and it changes how the world calculates risk. The US military does not wait for war to arrive. It places itself where war might happen. Eastern Europe, the South China Sea, the Persian Gulf, the Korean Peninsula. Every major flashpoint on Earth has American forces nearby, not to provoke conflict, but to make escalation extremely costly. Any regional war instantly becomes global. Any attack risks immediate retaliation. That reality alone has stopped countless conflicts before the first shot was fired. Eastern Europe has become one of the most sensitive regions in the modern world. This is where history, politics, and military power collide. For the United States, this region is not just about allies. It is about the front line of deterrence. American forces in Europe are not positioned to launch invasions. They are positioned to prevent them. Air bases, armored units, missile defense systems. Together, they send a clear message. An attack on one NATO nation is an attack on all, and the United States stands at the center of that promise. This presence forces potential adversaries to reconsider every move they make, because any escalation would immediately become a global crisis. The Middle East has never been a stable region, and the United States understands a critical reality. Power here is not about occupying territory. It is about controlling strategic routes. The Strait of Hormuz, the Red Sea, the Persian Gulf. These waterways carry the lifeblood of the global economy. Instead of permanent occupation, the US relies on flexible military positioning, air bases, naval forces, rapid reaction units, often unseen, often unannounced, but always ready. This approach allows the United States to influence events quickly without becoming trapped in long-term wars. Presence without domination. Control without occupation. If Europe represents the past of global geopolitics, the Indo-Pacific represents its future. More than half of the world's population lives in this region, and the busiest trade routes on Earth pass through its waters. The United States understands one simple truth: whoever shapes the Indo-Pacific will shape the world. That is why American military presence here continues to expand. Bases in Japan, South Korea, Guam, partnerships with Australia and other regional allies. This is not about fighting today's war. It is about preventing tomorrow's war before it ever begins. Here, the balance of power is tested every single day. Many people believe military power is measured by weapons, but America's true strength lies elsewhere. Logistics and information. The United States can move troops, fuel, and equipment to any part of the world faster than almost any other nation. Satellites track movement in real time. Global communication networks link every unit. Decisions are made in minutes, not days. In modern warfare, whoever controls information controls the battlefield. And in this domain, the United States still holds a decisive advantage. So why is the US military everywhere? Not because it seeks to rule the world, but because the modern world is too interconnected to ignore. A regional conflict can become a global crisis overnight, and American presence is how that balance is maintained. Is this system perfect? No. Is it without risk? Also, no. But as the world enters 2026, no other nation can match America's global reach, speed, and operational experience. That is why the US military remains everywhere, watching, waiting, ready. Subscribe for more military analysis and global defense content.